TM250K champion. You guys saw the 73 and 74 Suzuki Savages we brought up. Well, this is the motocross version. Good old early 70s motocross. This thing sounds nasty. That pop-pop sound that's associated with the 70s motocrossers. We had a KX250 two-stroke that we brought through a couple weeks back that was in exceptional condition as well. That video's got well over 40,000 views at this point. Probably closer to 60 now. These things are just nasty. Look, he just did a wheelie. Thing picked up like nothing. Here's Officer Dockery to track him down.
This thing is nasty. This is one of the best running vintage 250s I've ever ridden. Motor's fresh, bike is tight, it runs like a dime piece.
How's that? Good. Bring it in. All right. Wants to do a whole shot in the dirt. Good, good. Totally different sound on the dirt. Here, just digging. Like the guys on our CR500 videos say, the thing's throwing chunks. Here comes Kaplan America. Send it! This thing is loud. Nasty.
What's this? I fix them and you break them?
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Looks great. Nothing sounds like a down sweet pipe with a stinger on it like that, huh?
70s motocross, baby. 70s motocross.
Men with men.
That's right.
4 inches of suspension.
That's right. So we're here with Chris Kelly, the gentleman who reconditioned this piece mechanically. Here, I'll pass the mic off to Ken. He's better at talking than I am.
Chris, I know you went right through the bike, and this is my first real ride on it, man. It absolutely rips. I put this on par with the KX250. This might even be a little bit faster, I think,
Right.
the 74 250.
I think so, yeah.
The motor, tell us a little about the motor on this, the compression and everything.
Oh, it had 155 pounds of compression.
That's basically perfect, brand new, right?
Rebuilt, cleaned the carburetor, totally rebuilt it. Brand new petcock. Baking soda blasted the inside of the gas tank.
Yep, the inside tank.
New air filter, cleaned out the whole air box, changed the gear lube, put a new chain on it. Just went through the whole bike. The guys detailed it, did a great job.
Stunning machine.
Flames on it, new graphics, OEM graphics, and it's a great machine.
Sorry for getting a little bit dirty, but I couldn't control myself. This thing's so much fun to ride. Had to take it through. I couldn't just ride it on the street. It actually handles corners on a dime, man. It corners really nicely. It's so low to the ground, you know. Definitely it's a vintage bike that is not only fun to look at, it's a blast to ride. Absolute hoot. It's about 20 degrees out here in Connecticut today, so we're a little cold, but this thing warmed me up inside. I can tell you that. It's Thanksgiving evening, and this bike is definitely Kaplan America approved. Chris, nice job restoring it. Awesome machine. Whoever gets this is getting a fantastic bike.
One of my good friends had one when I was about 13 years old, and I envied him. I had a little 100. He had one of these.
This is a dream bike from our childhood for sure. When 1974, this one's a 75, right?
73.
Oh, I'm sorry, 73. I had a 74 TM100, and I remember the day I got that like it was yesterday, man. One of the best days of my life, you know. And if you want to relive your childhood, or you want to buy yourself the best Christmas present that's going to be fun for many, many years to come, buy this bike.
Do a vintage race once a year.
Yeah.
Maybe just park it in the living room on the rest of the year.
Yep, take this bad boy up to Unadilla for the MX Rewind, man. It'll be have a fucking blast on this thing. Just an awesome machine.
That's right.
And then you want to add, Ken?
Yeah, the MX Rewind event is killer, man. That's actually my favorite event all year and the one I'm looking forward to most. But vintage racing, I know most organizations in the States are bringing it back, so and they're a heck of a lot of fun.
Nice and light.
Yeah, this thing's ready to go.
These were around 200 pounds, weren't they?
Yeah, they were as light as the modern bikes are today. They got too heavy with all this big suspension on them.
Yep.
So if you're interested in the bike, don't let shipping scare you. Email message us your postal code and I'll get back with you with an exact quote, or leave us a YouTube message.
Chris has got this thing tuned to perfection. It rips. All 5 gears, clutch, everything's on point. Top end's nice and fresh. Nothing to worry about on this one. Just get on it, enjoy it. Brand new air cleaner, fresh oil. Chain and sprockets are new. Everything's on point on this bike, so buy it. Check out the rims too. We're gonna bring it inside. The rims are stunning, the original rims. I'm gonna bring it inside so we can see it a little bit better in the lighting. So follow me inside.
Good job, Chris. What'd you say?
Don't mess my Kaplan America cape.
What'd you say, Pops?
From now on, you shall call me Kaplan America, not Pops.
That was like fire. Sound of fire.
Let's keep watching the video.
Honestly, how does it go?
Incredible, man. How was the whole shot?
Unbelievable.
We're gonna open Kaplan Cycles for.
And I tell you, Suzuki 250, it's like fire. The sound is like fire. One fire is better.
Well, I think you can tell by the riding video, I had an absolute hoot on this bike. This thing is really fast. Suzuki rated this at 30 horsepower, and it's a very light 220 pounds. It's a 1973 TM250 Champion. They called it the Champion because the world champion winning Joel Robert machine was, well, this is a replica of that. This is the 1973 model, which is very similar to the 72. They just changed a couple things on it. It has a, I think it's a 28 millimeter carburetor, Mikuni carburetor, 5-speed transmission, 220 pounds with 30 horsepower. The thing flat out rips. This bike, as Chris had said earlier in the video, the compression tested out perfect. The top end's like brand new. The transmission, the clutch, everything works beautifully. The carb's just been cleaned and rebuilt. The tank's been cleaned out inside and out. It's a brand new fuel petcock. The chain and sprockets look to be brand new. Actually, I think we just put the chain on there, but the sprocket already was new. Just a fantastic machine. We just put these number plates on it also. I have the receipt for the number plates. It believe it or not, it was $151 for the number plates from Vintage Suzuki. Here's a receipt right here. So just a fantastic bike. If you want a vintage bike that's a blast to ride, buy this bike. Cosmetically, it's not perfect. The tank's been repainted, and since it was painted, it got a little dent in the side right here, unfortunately. So I think a new paint job and a little bit of body work might be in order if you want to make it a showpiece, possibly a couple new fenders, and you're good to go. Other than that, mechanically, it's excellent. A couple dings in the side of the pipe, but this is a fun running bike, and it is fast. The frame is in excellent condition. Looking at the frame rails, I don't see any damage on the frame at all. The pipe on the bottom here is a little bit, this is a downside pipe, so it's got some dents in the bottom of the pipe. That could be repaired, or you could replace the pipe, either way. Look at the rims, though. The rims on this bike, these are the original Acront rims. I just got them a little dirty roosting through the dirt out there, but they're perfectly straight. I don't see any dents or dings on the front rim here, and it has the Acront sticker on there remarkably, and they're nice and shiny, which is pretty remarkable. They're almost 50 years old. The front fork tubes are in excellent shape, as are the lowers. The lowers aren't banged up on the bottom. I don't think this bike was raced. Usually the ones that were raced, the fork lowers here would get dragged through the dirt. And check this side out. This one's in excellent condition also. The rear rim is in excellent condition also, as you can see. Again, the chains and sprockets are in nice shape. The spokes look nice and clean. Just an awesome Survivor. I think these are the original shocks. I'm not really sure. The pegs, you always check the frame rails and the pegs. The frame rails are nice and straight. The pegs are perfectly straight. That's the first thing that gets clapped out on a bike that's got miles. This even has the original kickstand on it. So definitely a bike that was not ridden that much. I would guess it's been in storage most of its life. This came from a Suzuki collector who we bought this TS250 from, a TS185, a TS400, a whole flock of vintage Suzukis, including this one. This is definitely the fastest one. This bike rips. In the Suzuki literature that we found online, they said the pipe has no internal silencer, and I believe it. It's got quite a growl to it. As Botch had said earlier, fire, fire. Emma, what are your thoughts? How does this thing sound?
I was sitting in here the whole time, and I can hear you all the way down the road.
This thing rips, huh? It's awesome. So it is actually, look at outside. It's Thanksgiving evening here. It's snowing out like you wouldn't believe. We got like a ½ inch of snow in 15 minutes. So we literally just got done riding it. It's pretty cold out there. Was ripping through some of the snow drifts out there, but just a fun bike. It rips, and hope it goes to a good home. You're welcome to leave it here as long as you like at the New England Motorcycle Museum, and love to have it on display here. Or if you want to pick it up and take it and ride it, enjoy it, take this to your next vintage event, or put it on display in your own private collection. So good luck bidding on it. And this is definitely Kaplan America approved. What a fun bike. And I don't say that, I say that about very few bikes that we get through here, but this thing's a hoot. I had the most fun test riding this as I have out of any vintage bike since I rode that KX250, I think. It just rips.
And I was just talking about that bike earlier.
Yeah.
Very similar styling. That bike was a 76, this is a 73, but that video has 60,000 views and the bike sold for $7,500.
Yeah, that was a cool bike, no doubt. This one mechanically is on par with that one. That one had a nicer paint job on it and stuff, but this one runs. I'd put them up neck and neck. I would say this would give that one a run for the money to the KX250. So the Suzuki's fast. Anything else you want to add to this, Kenny?
I think we just about summed it up.
Yeah, here's the original Suzuki factory brochure. There's some other literature online I can show you, or you can Google it yourself. Just Google 1973 TM250 and all this comes up. 250J Champion, that's a 72 model. As far as the carburetor goes, it's 30 horsepower at 7,500 RPM. Yes, it's a 34 millimeter Mikuni carburetor. Foam air filter. Oh, it also has a brand new air filter. It has a ignition, pointless electronic ignition. Oh, and the color's aspen yellow, if you're wondering. That's what they called it back then. So, beautiful bike. Good luck bidding on it. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And I hope this goes to a great home and enjoy it half as much as I just did. So, good luck bidding, and God bless America.